Hey guys, it's Ariel. Welcome to my YouTube, or welcome back, babies. Yes, oh my gosh, you guys, who cares, right? That is what we are saying today. Who cares? Come on. We are all being ourselves at this point. Who cares about all these things? Yes. We are open to receiving guidance. We are open to receiving blessings. We are open to receiving a deepening, because we are receiving a deepening within ourselves of, yes, I actually do want the life of my dreams. Yes, I actually can manifest it. Yes, I actually am worthy of it. And bitch, it already belongs to me. So give it to me. I'm getting in the recent past energy. We have the Three of Cups. This is an energy of celebrating something. Ooh, we are celebrating the fact that we no longer have tyrants in our reality. We are celebrating the fact that we have successfully removed, with God's help, the people that are not meant to be in our lives, the people that were pretending to be in support of us and our journey. We have opened our eyes to the truth, and this is creating a relieving feeling, relieving from suffering. I'm getting a lot of our suffering came from the fact that we were around people that didn't want what was best for us, and that were secretly hoping that we were not going to stand into our actual divine feminine or divine masculine, almost waiting for us to fail in a sense. And I just asked, who were these people, or are? These are people who like to see other people in pain, and not in the fun way. These are people who like to inflict emotional turmoil. They like games. They like I just saw like a mouse being chased by a cat. They just like putting fear into people. They like instilling fear. They like to feel in control. That is the tyrant aspect I was talking about. And they're very greedy people. They're very about the material realm. They might try to come off like they are intuitive or artistic. They might try to come off like they are very spiritual, but deep down, they're just trying to have control over people in the reality. They are secretly a hater. They talk crap about people behind their backs here, but they come off like they're your friend, and they come off like they're connecting with your inner child. And then you'll tell them things about you, and then they'll turn that all around back onto you. Gosh, I just looked at this car, and it literally says 888. It's Ariel 888. It could be a mother figure. This card came out right when I looked at 888. It could be a mother figure here. They could be going through a tower moment at this point. You got protection. You got angels. And when I say mother figure, that just means somebody that is a mother figure. It doesn't need to be a mother. It could be. It could very much be your mother, or it could be somebody's mother. I see somebody's mom here being really mad that you're working hard and that your desires are coming towards you and that you're coming out of a tough time. They could see how much work you've put into yourself. They could see how much confidence you have. They can see that your perception is rising and that you are dropping the weight of the past and that you are returning to who you were when you were a child. So this is the story I'm getting, and this is by my intuition. This is just what is being told to me by the divine, by my ancestors, and by my higher self, that there is a situation going on where there is a mother figure, and this could be a father that represents a divine feminine, because the divine feminine can live within a male body, okay? But this is just a divine feminine mother figure, or just somebody's mother or mother figure, or someone in their life that tries to come off like a mother figure to them, is losing control internally because they see someone else rising in abundance, in beauty, in charisma, in maturity, and it is making them feel old and wrinkly and bitter, like a witch, okay? That is what I am getting. I'm seeing here that this mother figure is looking back at their life and realizing that they did not chase their desires or go after them or try to embark on them. They chose a life of settling, okay? They settled rather than living life the way their soul wanted. They're going through a death here. It will result in you, collective, feeling more sure of yourself and your intuition. This could be something that you've been feeling for a while. I feel like this mother was trying to hold you back from your purpose. You might need to move away from them. You might need to listen to your ancient codes. Yes, the odds are not in this mother figure's favor right now. They are losing money and you are rising in perception at the same time. This feels like somebody that wanted to control every aspect of your life. This was somebody that was passive, aggressive in their deliverance. Sometimes they might have actually been physically abusive, verbally abusive, but there were moments that it came off like, oh, that's what you're gonna wear? Oh, that's what you would do? That's what you're doing? It's very sarcastic. They wanted to keep you bound to your inner child, okay, unhappy in life. They wanted you to always embody the insecure version of you. They didn't want you to feel fulfilled in your emotions because they knew that you were going to rise. They knew that you were going to come out victorious. They knew that you were going to see the truth of who they were, which was hideous. I just got right now, and I'm sorry you guys, don't force this situation to fit. Seriously, do not. This is meant for people, and this will reach the people it's meant for. This person would steal from their own children. This person is very argumentative. This person is fighting their reality and everyone in it. And this is competition and jealousy. And this is just flat out betrayal and deception and wanting to steal at all cost. Steal at all cost. What are they trying to steal? They're trying to steal, your destiny. I just saw that. And your abundance, your effervescence, your desires. They can't steal your desires because it just wouldn't look right on them. And it's because you're so unique. So that's a good thing in this situation. For some people, this is a friendship, and this is somebody that would parent you unsolicitedly. That means like you didn't ask for the guidance and they would try to guide you. This person, this is intuition, okay? This is the psychic reading part. This is not the cards. This person likes to make you feel small. They like to make you feel like they know more than you, like they're bigger than you, like they are more glamorous than you, like they're more attractive than you, like they deserve more than you, and that you need to do what they say because they're your parent or they're acting like your parent. They feel like you owe something to them. You don't owe anything to anyone. You're living your own path. You're living your own life. You are living your own path, okay? You don't owe anything to anyone. The more that you focus on your path, the more that you focus on your soul, on what you desire, on creating the life that you actually want to live, and to do that, you just choose what your soul actually wants in each and every moment. And you also stand in your truth. You don't shift who you are according to who's in the room. You are always you. And if there are people that when you are around them, you get afraid to be you to your fullest level, those people are the people I'm talking about. This doesn't need to be a mother. The reason why it's coming out as a mother figure is because this is a mother wound. This is bringing out the mother wound that you felt like you needed to do what your mom said. You didn't want to disappoint your mom. You didn't want to upset your mom. Maybe she was abusive or hurtful. So to finish my statement, the more that you focus on your path, the more that anyone that is not supposed to be a part of your path is going to break away. They're going to expose themselves because the light will be shed on them. The more that you work on the deepest aspects of yourself that are wounded, the more you will be able to see through the illusions. And so they know that you're figuring this out. These people or this person knows that you're starting to figure that out. So they're working even harder to keep up this facade that they've healed or that they're doing the work. They're not doing the work. I'm still getting the Mother card. Yeah, they see you becoming nurturing. They see you cutting things off from your reality that you don't want. They want to trick you into staying immature and argumentative. But you're too powerful. Okay, you guys, seriously, I can't fake this. You got the Emperor and the Empress. You got them together. So no matter whether you are with somebody or not right now romantically, it doesn't matter. You are working on yourself and your own reality. Even if you are with somebody, you two are both going to come out victorious. Trust the path. It doesn't matter if it scares you. You are moving towards your home and you are moving towards completion of this very, very very fucking annoying energy from people that are just, they're rats, okay? They're rats. They're just scrounging. They're very selfish. They will use you for whatever, for material, for money, for advice, and then they just throw you aside like you don't matter. And then when they need you again, they try to build you up again and be nice to you again. They even use a false voice, like a customer service voice with you. It's not even their real voice. You are being called to rest. When you are working, you are in your flow. When you are not working, you are working on your passions and your creative abilities. And that is putting you in such a magnetic energy. And this is what is upsetting this connection. They want you to stay in a stagnant energy because they're stagnant. They know the more that you move forward, you're going to move away from them because you're seeing the truth. It's okay. I love you. You're only moving towards people that want to hug you. You're only moving towards people that want to embrace you, that want to kiss you, not sexually, not romantically. They just want to be like, you're so cute, you know? You're moving towards actual family and you're moving towards a support system that you've never had before. So be gentle with yourself. This is all brand new. Sometimes our haters or our ops, our enemies, are closer in vicinity than we truly think or want to believe. That's okay. We don't have to think about who it is. Even right now, it doesn't even matter who it is, because in a timeline that you are already aligned with, they no longer exist physically anymore. You won't even have to worry about this kind of thing, because right now you are manifesting a life where none of this exists. None of this hater energy, none of this, oh, I support you, but then they're secretly trying to knock you off of your train of abundance. None of this exists in the life that you're moving towards, and you're already there. It's just a matter of now acceptance and accept your blessings. There's a lot of blessings on their way to you. Be ready for presents around every corner. And another thing I'm being divinely called to mention is that this person has been around you for quite some time, and they've had time to study your personality. They've had time to psychoanalyze you and your behaviors and your hobbies and patterns and vocabulary. They talk to you in a way that feels like they understand you. This is to get you to believe that they are supposed to be in your life. But the more that you uncover the truth about yourself and your loving nature and your gentle heart and your compassionate self, the more this person is deconstructing, because their anger and control are bursting through the veil now, because you are no longer holding those aspects anymore. You're like, I don't want to be angry. I want to be compassionate. So you're seeing the truth about connections. Just continue being you. Continue feeling like yourself. Continue loving people. Continue loving yourself. Continue exploring your creative abilities and your abundance. Be receptive to blessings. I'm saying it again. God wants you to know. Be open to receiving new friendships. I know it's scary, but be open to receiving new soul family, true soul family. Be open to receiving wisdom from others. Be open to sharing wisdom with others when you are divinely called to. Be open to a brand new reality, because that is exactly what you already manifested. Now you're stepping into it, and so it gets a little bit shaky and wobbly in between transition periods of that quantum leap. When the physical is materializing your new life, it gets a little bit shaky and like, what the fuck just happened? That's normal. I love you. You've got this. We've got this. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. I truly am so grateful for every single one of you guys. You've got this. And I also just want to say, anybody that gets upset or passive aggressive when you are feeling attractive and feeling harmonious with the energy and feeling just flowy and in a good mood, anybody that gets upset when you are like that, is they're playing for the wrong side, okay? They're not a follower of Christ, and they're not a follower of love, regardless of what your belief system is. They're not a follower of God, and they are posing as light. That is false light, and we are done with the false light, okay? I love you very much. Your discernment is on fleek, and your intuition is strengthening every single day. You are shifting and quantum leaping, and believe that it is actually changing, even if it feels like it's not, because one day you may wake up in a brand new reality and be like, damn, that was fast, okay? I love you. Have fun.